Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This is a healing message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm using the Templar Tarot deck here because my messages, they seem to be stronger with the images. I pull more deeper intuitive messages with these cards. So I'm going to see what needs healing for you guys and what message they have for you, okay? All right. Please give me a message for Gemini. The Magician. This is about standing up for yourself, Gemini. Learning to basically not being concerned with what other people think or trying to be a people pleaser. There's something about standing up for yourself no matter like what response you're afraid of. It's almost like there's some kind of trying to save face here or trying to not step on people. That's when you start floating. That's when you start actually forming your wings. You start removing things out of your environment. The Magician energy, it's about knowing your power. Knowing that if you're not happy with something, you just gotta remove it. And if you feel like it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings or it's not going to be okay with certain people, or it's just that can't be the primary concern. Because there's a higher task here, Gemini. Emperor, yep, you gotta take control. This means you need to start looking through things a little deeper, Gemini. You can't look at it surface level. He takes control, but at the same time, this is gaining a lot of wisdom. You're Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, just like Virgo. So you have a lot of information. You have the ability to also receive information and retain it. And at the same time, give it out. So you're full of information. So the wisdom is there. Okay, I see the owl here. But this also indicates you need to start doing some deep diving in information being given to you. Because that's where you're going to get your power. It's the information you allow to come in and stay. Pay attention to things that are being said to you or that you're taking as truths. You're gonna have to start actually looking a little deeper, Gemini, because that's how you're different from Virgo. Because Virgo, they do fact checking like over and over and over, and it's like they need to know. So they look at the details and they see it. You get information and you're able to also articulate it. And you look at the details too. However, sometimes the information you can get, it can just be, speculation, or it can be scattered. And it can be like partial truths, not the whole truths. That's where you all differ. So you might want to start looking a little deeper into things, because there's so much being sent to you. You might just grab some of it and not all of it. It's about taking control here. I mean, Magician, then the Emperor. Now we have the Lovers that you're showing up. Choices. My goodness, Gemini. You have to really, you got to be able to see things, because the Lovers is originally a card about choices, you know, and it still has that meaning, you know, between two lovers. It used to be, that's the traditional meaning. Here, this is depicting the opposite side. So Gemini is said to have the two faces, right? That's Gemini. It looks like this side, you're doing the research, you're learning more, you're getting more information, okay? But over here, you're being tempted. Okay, some of you might, and this is what I meant when I said that, you hear certain pieces or you see one thing that's appealing, and you can be led down a certain path. So choices, your choices. This is about your willpower too. Being able to stay on course. Because it's almost like you have the knowledge. You know what you need to do. You're going to have to really be self-disciplined here. I'm getting another message, but I want to keep going because I'm pretty sure to come back up. Oh, and you have the Two of Cups here. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Once you can actually look at a situation, Gemini, see the good, see the bad, and make your decisions based on what's best for the higher self, the true you, the one that's in control, the force within you. You know, this is like you're being presented with something. They're trying to see if you can look at the details. They're trying to see if you can look at the details. A lot of that has to do with whether you're ready for this divine connection that's in your midst. You all have a person that is a strong pull towards them, a strong connection here, soulmate. They need you to see something first. Something about how you're doing things, how you're receiving information. I'm going to keep going. The Devil, yep. You guys, so far you have all major arcanas. Yeah, the Devil. It's almost like sometimes you're not, you skip over. You skip over this part. You keep being lured back to something. Okay, this doesn't have to be a person. Okay, and honestly, I don't think it is. I honestly don't. It's something about you. You don't see it. You don't see it, Gemini. It's your thought process. How you. This is the lower ego here, because this is you defending something but not realizing why you're defending it. Or this is you having a certain behavior about yourself that you identify with, but not understanding why you identify with this. You need to put a microscope on yourself here, Gemini. You are on trial. They expect you to know better. There's something about being given the information, but not grasping it or something. Skipping over it because you may not think that it's a factor that you need to look in deeper, or there's some kind of disconnect here, Gemini. The devil. Why is the devil here? Death. Another major arcana. Something's trying to die off within you. It's trying to get you through that major transformation. There's a transformation needed. You need to shed the old you, the one that was created for you. A lot of you are living a truth that was given to you. Oh my goodness. They need you to do a whole like unlearning process here. They want to give you brand new information. Brand new. This is your card. I'm going to clarify the Lovers. You all's message have been the strongest so far. Gemini. Lovers. Why is Lovers here? You stand there waiting. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for something. You feel it coming in. What are you waiting for? Tell me more, please. You're waiting for a change, or you're waiting for something that you know you're supposed to be celebrating, but your resistance to change is delaying this. Is delaying this celebration that you should be. Some of you is delaying a reunion here. Resistance to change is blocking a reunion with someone for some of you, but others of you, there's an abundance trying to come in. A milestone in your life. It's resistance to change, but you don't even understand what it is that they want you to change. Let me finish the spread. 6 of Cups, yeah. There's a strong soulmate, you guys. I mean, 2 of Cups is here. Lovers is here. 6 of Cups is here. We literally have all 3 of the very strong soulmate cards here. And I see the 2 of you, it's like you're burying skeletons. It's like the 2 of you have a mission here. Together. You all are, you have that gift of gab, right? Conversation. They say Geminis talk a lot, and it's for a reason. This is how they use certain people. You're in that. When you incarnated, you were put in that box where you're supposed to use your ability to speak and talk and retain information and your intellectual traits to help, to assist. There's something about you having something to share. So that's how you give. People may love to talk to you or listen to you. Maybe a wonderful storyteller. You guys, Empress is right below the Emperor. You all are lining up here. This is extraordinary. This is a strong message. It's like they're so ready to use y'all. I don't know. There's something holding something back, holding you back. Many of you, it's a connection with a person, but this connection is trying to tell you something about yourself, though. This connection is trying to tell you something about yourself. Many of you, you need to look at your masculine, your feminine energies. There's a balance needed. It's like this rose is here. There's a balance needed here between your masculine and feminine energy. So you have to be doing the work on self. You need to be in touch with yourself. I'm not surprised Empress came out. I was actually expecting it because of the way that it was going. There's a resistance to change. For those of you experiencing delays, you either don't realize the magnitude of change that you can actually give to others. And then you with this person, it even magnifies the change that you're supposed to be giving even more. The two of you together is stronger. This is like a connection. They want to come together. Almost like, no, this time, this needs to happen. Y'all need to be doing the work. This one's been trying to come together for a long time. Your decisions are making a big, it has a big effect on this. How you're making decisions, it has a big effect on this, Gemini. Trying to use you here. Trying to use you. Something's out of alignment. And whatever this thing is, it's out of alignment because there's another factor here that keeps putting it out of alignment. Some of you, there's okay, this is what I'm getting. You can be doing something that's for your best interest, right? And I feel like you're on this momentum where things are going good. Things are high, or you're happy, or you're on the right track. And then you receive communication from something or some type of communication. And then it throws you off track. Okay, so there's like easy influence from the outside. You can be influenced from the outside is what I'm getting. So it's almost like you need to learn to balance. There's something that has too much effect on you. Some of you, it could be this person. That's what you need to learn to change. You need to learn to be more self-disciplined. What's doing this is how you dissect information, how you like make sense of things. your thought process, you need to start looking at that, because you have the ability here to be abundant. There's like, I see a successful business here where everything's in line and there's a lot of abundance. And not only that, there's so much creativity here. I see success, but you have to get to that place first. I mean, the devil did show up. 3 of Swords. You have to heal. You have to let the old you die off. Literally, you have to. The old you has to go. Oh my gosh. That's what it is. The transformation has to occur. And you're just going to have to be disciplined. You know, there's like this dying off of the old you here. Okay? And a part of you still wants it. Easily tempted to go back to it. The other part that's more disciplined, that has already grown its wings, doesn't even want to look at the old you, because it understands that it has to be strong, and just looking at it can tempt it to go back and pull it back in. So you have to be strong. You got to really detach from the old you here. This is the healing that you need. There's easy influence, outside influence, that pulls you back to other things. It's like you're on the right track, and then one thing can set you off. It's because you need to learn to be in touch with the true you. The Magician energy is that God force within you. This is also associated with the Christ consciousness. When this is an energy that doesn't allow anything to have control over it, right? So this is a person who doesn't feel obligated to do anything for any other reason other than they know it's best for them. So this is doing something, not because the crowd, not because they were told to, not because there's threats that if they don't do it, then this would happen. Not because it's a deep-seated belief system that was, given to them, but because they know deep down inside it's within the best interest of themselves, and that it's going to help, the law of one, like everyone. So it doesn't trample on others, and it doesn't make them forget who they are. Someone who's free. This is a free person. This is a sovereign being. Okay. So, all right. So when you, for example, there are people who, like when they have a job, they don't like the job. And when they talk about it with their friend, their friend is always saying, well, I know you don't like it, but you have to keep it because you got all these bills, and you got to do this, and you have to do this, and you have to take, or you had to take a lot of tests or get a lot of certifications to get there. So you made a lot of sacrifices, 10 years of schooling, You have licenses. You have so much experience behind it. It's all you know. So your friend would tell you, hey, look, I mean, you don't like it, but you have to keep it because that's basically, you have to. This is how you're going to provide for yourself. The Magician energy is, you know, able to agree with that statement. Yeah, I don't like it. And I do need it to live a stable lifestyle, but I don't have to stay here. I have the choice to remove myself from here if I want to. Yeah, I'll be leaving so much behind, and it might feel like I'm losing a huge part of me, but when you say that I have to stay there, that's not true. And the friend may argue and say, no, yes, you do have to stay there because you need to pay your bills. And if you just, yeah, but there's no gun to my head that's saying I have to get up in the morning and go. I choose to. These are choices. This is my free will that I'm exercising. Yeah, you can say it's free will, but if you didn't do it, then you wouldn't have this and you wouldn't have that. Yeah, but does that mean that I don't have the choice? Because some people will say, hey, look, I have to stay here. I need to stay in this, relationship because then this would happen to my children. That would happen. And, this long, just this, then that, then this, then that. But the person who is in touch with themselves, that sovereign being, can wake up and say, I've been in this for so long. I'm giving my notice this morning, and I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens because I'm just not happy here. And I feel like I'm deteriorating. There's something about your environment. They need you to start connecting with your true self and understanding that you're choosing what's happening. You're choosing it. Some of you are being urged to let the old you just die off. Once that happens, I see a strong connection with someone coming together. But the devil is still in this story. The devil is still here. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles. Nice. You need to start looking deeper within yourself. You need to start putting in the work within yourself. You got to be creative here. Start drawing up your life. Okay? The star. The star. You are a star. Start realizing that you are a star. So work is needed. They want you to start focusing on yourself. Putting work into yourself. Let's say that. I see that once that's done, you all are on a task. You have a task, Gemini. You have a task you've been given, and you must successfully complete this task to get on your mission. It's like they want to use you guys. Okay, Five of Wands, and I can tell you have conflict around you. This is also inner conflict. They're trying to move you away from that. This is scary for many of you. New territory. You're being guided to new territory. Gemini. Anything else for the Eight of Pentacles? Anything else? Yeah, they're trying to give you that sense of security here. Look at that. They're trying to give you the sense of security so that you can be confident enough to take control of your life. Emperor's here again. So this is about you being in touch with your divine masculine. Take control of whatever's happening. You're going to have to do that. There's no, y'all are not going to be given no easy button. You got to go down the path that they're taking you. So scan your environment, Gemini. Scan it. We got a card here. Scan it. Scan it. There's something you need to walk away from. Basically, that's your whole message here. Walking away. Many of you, you're looking back. You're looking back at the old you. You're looking back. Is there anything else? Anything else for Gemini? It's walking away. Your message is about leaving something behind. That shows that you're in charge. That shows that you are the number one authority in your life. You're making decisions. You stick with it. Once you get to that place where you're confident with the decisions that you made and you stick with it, you'll see things change. That's when the shift happens. Okay, and then not only that, a connection comes together. You all have some work to do. You have some work to do. Gemini, I think I kept you long enough. I'm going to leave it there because they're trying to get you to, you know, I wanted to clarify the Magician. Magician, they're trying to get you moving like in the right direction here. So, yeah, 8 of Wands. It's in the reverse though. They're trying to get you moving in the right direction. Upwards, not downwards. Okay? They're trying to give you this swift movement. Many of you, once you take care of what you need to take care of, things going to start moving fast and you're going to receive some kind of communication that's going to make you feel really good. But you got to understand that you are the Magician and you are in control. Okay? We're leaving it there, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.